Vitality,
Clove
right?
can't really be
I
played
would
as a
think
solo
so. You
controller.
would think so. I guess like we'll have to see how things develop. Koi
Dude,
looking
everyone's
strong on
going
their
up here
defensive
on
split,
pistols at
seeing
the
if
moment.
They can keep that momentum up into this next map.
Yeah, Koi been good with the double duel is playing like this.
Oh my
Whoa.
god, Camo, this position
Dude,
is
that
so
is a crunch
dirty.
over towards
And Koi
middle.
kicked
Are
off
they gonna
with
win 3 out of 3
2
pistols?
kills. Trex, though, doesn't want to go quietly from this round. But what can Kicks and Safe do? Not noted thus far, but I mean, if you're going to see a Cypher, you might imagine he's going to be lurking around up tube. But the plant's going to come in, and a little bit of a switch of positions. Shadow down pretty low after that engagement.
Safe's in a really good spot.
Like
Safe is the player at the moment. I don't know when this recon comes up.
Safe can kind of play the cross and play off the contact from Kicks.
Get behind the stairs.
Oh, the timing a little sketchy on this one. Does he get checked? Yeah,
Oh,
he does. And the
well,
angle's
that's
not
it
good enough
done.
for him there. Grabino's going to clear him out pretty quick. And now Kicks has
Dude,
to
that guy
go
got a dink as well.
nuclear. 15
Okay,
HP.
I'm confident with this.
Is a
That
lot
is
to
this
ask
done.
for. Yeah, not going to happen.
3 out of 3
Shadows.
pistols.
The one started off right. Koi coming in deadly here.
I think Koi has a really good understanding of how to do
Yeah,
their
you can't win
retakes
a
right now
game
on their
if you
defense, and
winning pistols.
especially using their Viper wall. So on split, we saw that going across from screens all the way through A main and cutting off the site. And same thing here. It works double purpose. One, it blocks off A main so that they can do any fight in it or early aggression, but it also doubles up that it splits the site. It allows them through double doors, allows them through spawn,
Whoa,
allows
hold
them
up.
to clear out like close yellow.
Let's pay
stairs.
attention.
That's what they use.
We
as
got
they
a
walk up
hero
mid doors. They're
outlaw.
able to find
Got
the
3 people that
sneaky,
can
pesky
one-shot.
little Safe
And
sitting
they're just going
behind
to
the
take turns in
stairs
this.
and deal with him.
And
How do you feel about the
first
Yoru
point
on
of
this as well?
contact over towards A. That is a light armor.
In general and Breeze, I like. Yeah,
Okay.
I do like it. I think he has a lot of value, and I think he can whip out the op as
Oh,
well.
oh my god, and then this guy can just take that. Yoru should be getting this kill.
See how it looks with Stark. So,
Yeah.
so far, Runners found Camo. That's pretty big. This could be a good goer, and Star's in a little bit of trouble here. Does have a way out if he needs it, and he's going to isolate Runner, so answers back in kind somewhat. Pound for pound, taking away 1. But this gives a couple of steps towards
Yeah,
the
they
site
doubled
here.
the amount of outlaws,
Starks are
but
still being a nuisance, building that ult closer and closer. 2 outlaws, though, to Safe and Trex. Oh, and Starks is chomping at the bit, man. He wants in. Safe's found another. He's taking away Shadow. And it's all off the back.
man.
So that was... Woo! There could have been eyes on that. But still, okay, they're
Hey,
gonna
they
back
still
away.
got the
What can you
guns.
do here? This is such a bizarre round, but look at Greeno's position. If they keep eyes on this, right? If they can keep that in the back of their mind? Like, sure, you're not peeking anymore. You know the outlaws are out there.
yeah, and
Shadows is
Grabino's pretty
also
much won the
one
round,
shotable.
right?
He
Just
has the shields,
holding
so
this
that's
is
a little bit dangerous for
everything.
him.
There is obviously the chance that they could have gone
down.
tube,
Anything
but
can happen still
cool
with
both
30
go
seconds
tube in
remaining.
this situation. It's so low
Spike gets
that they
planted,
might
that's
just
when
gamble it.
Things have to start moving.
Yeah, that gives them info.
The fake teleport.
Yeah,
This
gets
guy
them
just needs to get the
closer.
spike down, otherwise
Purple
Safe
Slopes, this
is...
angle's not
Ooh.
bad for the outlaw, but
Oh.
Cinder might be dead here.
Yeah,
just
now Safe
melted
can't really win the
alive.
round.
And it's all on Safe. Show us something.
13 seconds.
He needs a
One more
kill. I don't think he's going to be able to get the kill on the cross in time. Nice attempt. Koi, though.
This is, I mean, they did good damage. 3.
Bulldogs in play.
The hero
Maybe
outlaw.
deciding whether they're on the outlaw or not, so it looks like the outlaw is going to be gathered there, but still.
Do I like the
little bit better
solo
response from
Yoru on
Vitality,
Breeze? It's like the
but
only
again,
map
it's-
that I'm
it's a round
kind of
win.
okay with it on.
Yeah,
Just
I
because
like
there's,
the investment
just because
as
it's
well
like
from Vitality.
the only
They have
real
one
choke
player
points are over
picking
towards
up
B. You
the
can normally
yellow,
walk
that's
out over
Trex.
towards
It
A
means that
choke
more
point.
people are gonna have full
And
buys
there's a
in the-
good
in the next
variety of
round, but
TPs.
Trex isn't, but he can always just like follow one of his teammates. But that outlaw, if the defenders decide to buy rifles like Bulldogs, Guardians,
Okay, how do they
Outlaws,
approach this?
Vandals,
Just
they
eco?
can't afford
Okay, nice.
heavy shields, which means that they're one-shottable to the outlaw. So great damage, great opening.
Shot goes
They weren't
in.
able
They
to
do the
convert
normal
3
trip. I don't
kills
think this hits
from
that.
one weapon investment. That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, we'll take that. As it stands.
Oh, it does hit that
Facility
one.
being cleared.
What do I know?
Keep him guessing, but kind of almost outdone by the positioning from Camo. So you can kind of keep shoulder on that angle on the other side of the map. And the drift back. I want to see how long Camo sticks around here. What is his intention behind this?
As long as someone's got his back so that they can't sneak up middle and get around him, he should be safe here on this angle.
Does Shados maybe fill that gap, I guess?
I feel like they didn't give this map enough
gonna
chance
hear
with
this.
tube like
Yeah,
blocked
he's been
off.
seen as well. Camo's gonna be
Yeah,
getting
that
himself
update
out of
came
danger
instantly.
now.
Yeah.
But it feels like Vitality haven't fully made
Even
their
better
minds
line
up.
now.
Yeah, he's just committed even deeper. He's like, cool, fair enough.
Cool,
I
thanks.
go.
Yeah, I'll take
This map with the Viper and Cypher
Late
nuts
play back
coming in
towards
as
A
well
with the
could be pretty hard
mid-split.
to
It's
play on
Sender
defense.
gonna be kind of playing towards door late potentially.
Yeah, I don't even know why they
Vitality
changed it back.
eyeing this up, but there could be some
They never
stall
even
on this, 'cause
explained it.
Rubino's still
No.
here, right? This is still going to be a little bit of a nuisance to get around for Vitality. With Camo's deeper positioning, they're kind of reading this very, very well. You're in the right place, 4 players in the correct site. They can't really pivot away. Runner gets out, but okay, big there. Shados goes down. Rubino on the train.
Hold
oh
up.
my god, those sheriffs. Players in the right place for sure. They did catch towards middle, so
Whoa,
that Shadow gone.
what was that?
Trex comes in from Tube, and I'm waiting for that plant to come in. Yeah, this is looking very nice now. Vitality kick it into gear, and Trex gonna claim Camo.
The hell is going on?
And they at least get
Can this guy get his gun back?
forward. So they're going to get 2 of the rifles out. Do they get a 3rd? No. So it's the Outlaw being moved forward, but they keep the Vandals there. Again, it was a little bit of a dangerous round there in the 3rd, but we get to see that first roll buy for both sides.
Decent map control coming out from the side of Koi. Obviously on the double duelist, they need to get a little bit active, get that space, be proactive on the rotations. I didn't like how long Starkzo was kind of lingering around the B site for, but I mean, he had, I think, just a frenzy on that round anyway, so it's not like he had a lot of value if he got anywhere. Like, this is such a long-range map. I'm surprised he even got the frenzy to begin with.
Yeah.
Get a ghost, a sheriff.
You don't like the frenzy? It's just a CZ, Josh. Come on now. Do you remember that gun?
I remember that. That's a little bit different. It's more like losing to Glocks than it is losing to JWCZ or something.
A little bit of a different stress point to start with. Looking like they're going to commit to this B side, but Camo's shoulder and so is Shados there.
Oh no, boss man.
Camo.
Really?
Oh, that's so uncomfortable. Oh, the ult does come in time, but still is traded out by Shados. Maybe kicking himself about that one.
There's
and
no
a quick
way.
rotate though, so they're going to try and either feign this or just like actually commit to it. It looks like a commitment. Rubino is here. So they didn't pull everyone over. This is a lot to handle for one man. Vitality have made the right choice here, but the spike is going the long way around, and Grubino's isolated runner. He's still got a chance here. Starkzo can now get closer. Trex removes him. He could have waited longer. Player spotted. Starkzo finds him. Trade again. Trex is unrelenting in this. He wants to make this round happen, even if he's doing it all himself. Plant there.
Dude has a drone back.
Both ults if they need it.
Yeah. Just to at least reposition, get out of there.
So much
Oh my god, that
utility,
shock
but a good
is...
bit of chip damage.
Oh my god, the
Yeah,
shock's
Divide
a
gonna go through, but look at the
damage, bro.
instinct.
11
Trex
HP.
Down to 11 HP. They're trying to get
Get
out
your
of
gun
there.
out, please. I
Shadow,
beg you,
does he
get your gun out.
disrespect-
Oh
no, he had no
my.
idea. It was literally a jump scare.
Why have you gone and done that?
Oh, this was a
man,
disaster,
that was
bro.
wild. 23 HP and 11 remaining, but it worked out so well.
This
Literally,
is
they
a
seemed
disaster
so
to
unaware
watch,
of the
dude.
possibility they might even do that.
That's
what a-
Yeah,
what a
this
round.
is...
That's like a
Yeah, yikes.
Camo. I think.
This is the thing. We have like the good
so
rounds,
that
and
the
then
Shadows could have
this
broken it
sometimes
for
it's just this
so that,
sprinkled
oh,
in.
the players
You
on the
never
left and on
know
the right don't
how to
expect
gauge
Camo
something.
when
At
he
least the
walks back
Astral
into
was
that.
pretty decent to
I
get
think
out
Astral
there.
was cool, yeah.
If you get from the site
Yeah.
there,
No.
because he has 2 teammates that can see over the Astra smoke to see the site cross. All he has to do is train on B main or just completely tuck, and his teammates will get next.
Yeah, a little bit of maybe like an overheat moment there for him. Maybe wants to do as much as he could. I understand the concept, but you're right. Maybe just allowing that space to kind of build, working off the back, and allowing his teammates to take the strain. But now down to Sheriffs, we got to see a little
Dude,
bit
that's
more
a
stability,
devastating way to
hopefully,
lose
for
that big
Vitality
buy
now
round.
coming into play. See
The
if they can
Master,
work
thank you
towards
so much for the
results.
3 months, man.
Runner
Appreciate the
only
tier
1
1.
from his.
Thank
That
you,
could
thank
be very
you.
valuable to have to hand. But already a massive adjustment from Koi, kind of playing out this Shiko.
Spotted out. That tag actually spotting Jet falling around to tunnel might set up Starkzo for a big play here at middle. Maybe. Oh no, he's been spotted. That ping on the ground, you can definitely tell, hey, there's someone else here. But the teleport is going to be able to get him out if he gets into trouble.
Decoy.
To see.
Group towards A main.
Yeah, I think it's the right call.
Oh
save.
my
Careful.
goodness.
Rubino's starting to
It's a nice time
molly
molly, because this wall's going to go down a little bit earlier than they'd
Chip
like.
damage on safe down to 5. And that's quite a bit of
Guy's gonna
information
get
to be
Orwed, probably.
finding at this point. Yeah, there's that
Yeah, this guy's
additional
getting
layer
Orwed.
of pressure through
Wait.
Tube. And
Oh?
I'm still looking at Grubino.
Oh my
You can see
goodness.
that he's up there committing.
30 seconds.
And the Hunter's Fury is going to make this difficult. Where do you run and where do you hide? You make it past the first hurdle, and actually doesn't
Oh
get
my god,
connected
what
on
a
20
mad
HP,
round
he
this
still
is
gets
now.
to go. Oh,
Okay, it's a
nice attempt, but Sender
huge
clears
kill.
him. That's going to be the pit removed.
Maybe
And
tunnel
now
vision
down to
too much for
time.
the gun.
18 seconds, look at the flank though, there's still going to be pressure back here. Camo wanted to be involved in this. Trex down
What
low,
the
but
hell is
really
this?
big control from him. Didn't expect the follow-up from Starkzo, but now they know about the flank. Any recovered weapons? Yes, but only in the hands of one. It's Starkzo with it all to do. Too many players,
my
too many
god.
positions.
Well,
Vitality. Keeping calm
feels a
in
little
the
bit
end,
like
but
the
that
last
got
round.
Really, really sketchy.
Koi, it's like on Split, they were just like, oh my god, we're like invincible. We got plot armor, we can do anything. And right now, they're doing kind of like what you expect
What is
from
that
them.
shot?
They're skipping steps. So instead of like doing things one at a time. Oh, I'm gonna get to this other side of the, you know, astral wall, and then I'm gonna kill them when they try to like use a Sova ulti. But instead of like taking the time to get there, he's knife out B hopping, like getting to the last step. What about all the other steps on the way there?
It's the Fnatic.
Right. Steps to be made forward from Starzo.
Yeah,
Oh, right
everyone
off the
just
rip.
jaws
The
off of
operator
info
out
that
from
they
Camo as
see
well.
here.
He start activating in
They
this
go
one.
over towards B
One
main.
player and plays in.
Oh.
Trex! You're so aware of it. So well handled by
What is
Trex
this
to even keep that in mind off the
reaction,
back
though?
of the
That's
spot
the
coming out from
biggest
the
tunnel
Yoru.
vision I've ever
Someone
seen.
would need to keep them somewhat safe, and he does. Actually goes down, but a 2-for-1 trade. He'll take that.
Yeah,
at
they
this
tried to
point.
steal the Fnatic
Spike's
ult,
already on that A site.
and they got punished for it.
It's like these guys are playing with blinders on right now. They just tunnel vision and lock in and just, it's like a bull with like the, you know, the matador with the red stuff,
flag.
yeah, the
Yeah.
red flag, and they're just like charging at it.
Anti, yeah, I think they had done
Koi,
this before,
they
because I
should
think I
probably
remember
take a
making the
tactic
reference
out
to
and
this,
just
right? I think I
talk
remember
about
making the
what's
reference to the
going
fact
on.
that Boaster
Hey,
said that
let's look about
they on
what
the
was
fly
working on
that
Split.
ult,
This
even
was
though it
working
had
on
like
Split,
3
but
protocols
how
behind
was
it.
the execution of what we're doing? It's not just the game plan of
So,
let's be proactive.
I remember
let's take
Koi
this fight
stealing
together,
it,
let's move
talking
to this
about
spot
it,
together
and they
after.
used this
It's
one
not
before.
just the game plan and the concept of that, it's how you execute it. You can't skip the steps. And we're seeing that every moment here is that they tunnel vision on the end goal and they're not seeing the forest for the trees.
Yeah, and now we've got to look towards them keeping these weapons too for Koi. They're going to be pressured. You can see the Vitality walked away from this fight pretty quickly. They were actively looking to try and get these removed. Every single angle. Pressure's coming in. Camo survives for now. Player watching. Oh, that's
Oh,
big.
man,
Vitality
both
take
going
away two.
down.
That's the Operator
Yeah,
gun
that's huge.
and a rifle and an
Timeout's
instant
coming in.
timeout.
Hasn't been great in
You're
terms
right.
of buy
Koi
rounds.
needs to pump the brakes here because Vitality looking much
Yeah, and
stronger.
the fact they got anti on a lot of their ult rounds probably means that they
kind
need
of
to
two
chill.
teams. Now, we haven't seen much of Breeze when it comes out from Vitality, but they look quite well prepared. They seem to have like a good candor to it. They seem to know what they want to do on this. Whereas on the other side for Koi, doesn't
It'll
seem
be
like
okay
it's in
for
their
Koi to get
wheelhouse yet.
on
Now,
defense,
again, I don't know how much
like
time they've had to work on this.
4 or
Yes, it's in
5,
the
I think I
veto,
would
so
be
obviously you'd
okay
hope
with.
that they would have a little bit of comfort, but this could still look like almost old Koi, right? The Koi that we didn't see against KC. We haven't seen those glimmers of hopes from. This could still be that very individual Koi, a little bit messy around the edges, not quite having that synergy. Now, it goes kind of two ways in my mind. Either Koi lose all confidence after this map and fall back to old habits because they don't have that structure or that, you know, adjustments that they were hoping to make, as Shadow was saying in those interviews earlier. Or they can maybe adjust a little and they have a competitive game. But map 3 is the one, do they recover or not, right? Because this looks like it's
Why is
very
EMEA
early
so
to
high
go,
in
but it's
Euro
not
at the
already
moment?
counting them
I
out
think
here.
they looked at the
Yeah,
Jet and they
absolutely.
looked at
Absolutely.
the
We're
Raze
guaranteed
Nuffs.
a map 3,
100%,
okay?
100%. But look, it's just, they don't look like the team we saw on Split, nor the one we saw on Icebox, nor in just the entire series against KC. This still just looks a little underprepared, and it's just not been in their map pool.
Counterpoint.
Go for it.
We saw early on Split. It was one of the early rounds, round 3 or 4. Raze has
Raze
Showstopper.
got nerfed, yeah, it was
They
like
do
the
thing where they
nade
put up
nerf,
the
right?
Viper orb and walk
Sabina,
down the middle.
thank you so
Yeah,
much.
They
Thank you
don't
with the
get to
14
use
months.
that Showstopper off cooldown. I
Bamo
feel like
crew.
I'm seeing
Yeah, dude,
kind of like
the
same
Americas game is
early
gonna be fun
stages
as
of
well.
that Split where they're
Okay.
kind of still making a little bit of mistakes. Like, yeah, they strung a lot of rounds in a row. They got the bonus and everything, but they still made like a recovery in the second half of their defense.
And this is a nice little adjustment here. isn't it?
Holy
But
hell.
Safe is so heads
Just
up.
kidding.
Why?
He's so heads up. Just aware of what maybe Starzo was wanting to achieve. And Rubino now put on a platter. Not a very pretty place to be, and he knows it. What is trying to do with this one? Already
This is
Rubino
a
gets
nice
cleared.
strat,
The site's
though.
theirs.
Yeah,
It's just
distraction
so
over towards it.
systematic.
I get
They know
what Koi were
exactly
wanting
how they
to
want
do to
approach
an
it. Tunnel's
extent,
looking like an option. Trex already
but-
denied that. Vitality back really in control. That's
Yeah,
beautifully
and
handled.
I think maybe Vitality
do
have
wonder
done
if
this a
Koi's
lot with
kind
their
of
ult, and that was like the
mismanaging
plan to
this
try and get
Shadow's,
aggro here. I just wanted it to be way better than this.
They've had it for a few rounds. They had it when Starzo
Like your
had
big
his
buy round,
ultimate
this
as
is what
well.
you
They
call?
have comboed it. They could
That's
use
so
it easily
devastating.
for a retake or one of their early fights if they want to. It feels like they're just sitting on it and taking all these isolated one-by-one duels. It is reminiscent of the Koi that we've seen in previous weeks as
You
opposed
coming
to
around to my
previous map.
point?
I am a little bit. I am, yeah.
Just say I'm right, Josh. It's fine. It won't hurt you.
Right now, it looks like you are right.
We'll see. We'll see.
You know,
If
I was
that's
trying to
that,
be
it's
like
on
the
push to
glass
talk.
half full, you
But
know,
you-
optimist.
you.
Yeah, I was trying it. I was trying it
How
out.
did it
but,
feel?
Well, it felt wrong. Clearly, it's wrong.
But you're right. Look, I like what you came in with, though. I liked your idea that there were a couple of rounds on Split that kind of looked like this. But it's just, as
Man,
you
I
said, the
hate
issues
rounds
we're
like
seeing,
this.
it
Big
looks
buy
individual
rounds,
from Koi.
time
That
out
wasn't what we were
before,
seeing. It looked
and
like
just
it
a
was kind of like a pack
random
mentality more on
gamble,
Split,
hero
especially
play.
that KC game as well.
I don't know why they're not
I'm worried
like
about this one.
pressuring A
I'm happy
main
for
or
Vitality
B
because
main
This is a big, like,
or middle
mentality
more as
reminder that they are
defense.
the favored
Yeah.
side here. They've
Yeah,
made
like
some
together,
threes.
though,
They
not just,
should
like,
be
one
good,
guy.
Like a
right?
literal
this is
Yoru
the game that
Yoru
gets
flash
them
in.
back feeling
Yeah.
themselves.
It's literally like all the stuff they were doing on Split was like Yoru
Yoru
support to enable Jet, and it's like where is that right now?
Yeah, not sure. Not sure why they aren't doing it.
Now, but is opting to use a Vandal in
Oh,
this
they're doing it
round
now.
with Light
Here we go.
shields. Wondering what's
Hold
going
on.
on here?
They've doubled down on the investment this time.
A little bit.
It's not just Starkso going on the exploration mission. Last time around, it was Safe, who was more than up to that individual challenge, but they put a lot more weight
They only
behind
prepped
that.
the
and
split.
can pop up, it
They
looks
might not
like
have thought
Camo
this was the
behind
map
it,
pick,
and
maybe.
now I want to see how Vitality responds. They've had pressure on A main. It looks like Vitality then pivot elsewhere.
Wonder if they're going to pop out the Cosmic Divide here for this B split. That's going to help them from being shot in the back. But they need to do something to set up and make sure that they don't get flanked at the same time.
Big Jewel.
through the Cosmic Divide.
Look at this.
Safe.
Look at this kid, man.
He always just gets so much value. Like Safe, even in
The
his quieter
Insta-croucher.
games, he's one of the most valuable players. And it was just kind of like a mid-presence, almost feign. They're kind of showing a little bit of something, but they don't look like they're committing there. Again, I'm kind of looking to where the spike is. Yeah, they've got some. Some players over
Graffage,
here,
thank you so much for the
but
90 months,
still,
man. Appreciate the
I'm
prime.
not too sure what
They're going to place the
game
Viper
plan
Wall
is.
now.
Thank you so much, bro.
Okay.
They're going to place the Viper Wall. They're going to fake out A with a Sova Dart. Everything's going to happen to pull Koi off of the B site.
This is a nice round from Vitality. Rotate comes in and then Viper all goes. Oi, lovely
You
round.
can kind of understand it, but I think Shadows just went, wait, what the hell's going on? I'm not completely rotating here. They've
Yeah,
cleared
this
out
is a
kicks, but there's gonna be an
lovely
issue.
round.
No one else is behind it, but that was beautifully
Big
constructed
round like
by
this to make 'em
Vitality
eco after.
give them this B side.
Viper Wall's
Can they hold the
invested over
retake? There's
towards
a lot of
A, so it
utility
looks
still in
even
play, at
stronger.
least with Starzo,
They're like they
Shadow,
can't hit
a
over
little
towards
Shados.
B.
I mean, he can
Dude,
still
the
find a bit of
Astra.
value on the way back in. On the other
The
side,
Astra's nice
not
at the
as
moment.
much to be writing home about. So we have to wait and see if Vitality can hold this one now. There it is, Hunter's Fury, run up. Be a little careful now. They're going to clear off the back pillar. It's Grubino to close the gap. Runner goes down. Now,
We've got Astra
the
stuck on the
back line is
spike as
hard to
well.
clear. Safe. Ooh, not clean that time. After what was
Oh.
an exceptional start.
No one's
We're down
touched
to
the
two
spike.
here. Trek's going to play with the time, and Sender needs to watch his push, keep him safe. They can't quite deal with the defuse just yet. It's still going on. Grubino finally gets
Oh
pulled up.
my
The damage
goodness.
is getting done, and Trek's left in a 1v2, but time is going to become a factor, and Trex is just refusing to lose in this one.
What the hell is this?
Gorgeous
What
work
in
from
the
Trex
fuck?
there.
He jiggled that
His
shit
value
perfectly.
undisputed,
That's
just takes a
crazy.
little
Bro,
sip in
the more I
victory.
watch Astra on this map, the more I'm like, oh yeah, I
Doing
think I
what
would
they do
at
best.
least
We've seen this in
attempt
previous
to run it.
weeks. Once they're
It
able
does
to
look
Genji
like
was
a
the
nice
first,
round.
right?
especially on that
Yeah,
B
yeah.
site.
It was
Yeah.
so
There's
strong
so
at
much
Masters.
utility that they have,
Yeah.
especially with that gravity well, just stalling out on the initial
You can
retake
just
from
be
the
anywhere
defenders,
and have
make
impact.
sure that they bleed as much
Yeah,
time as they
the
can
T-spawn merchant.
initially, and then
Yeah.
as soon as it comes down to, you know, a 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2, any low man
Both the
versus
Astra
low
ults have
man
been sick so
situation,
far as well.
you know, you pop that grav well on that spike tap, and then you just burn out the clock with the jump jiggles from that window area. And you really need to have a good game plan to deal with that post plant from that window, from that Astra. Trex is going to win that every time if you give him the opportunity and don't just pressure him, get in his face.
Yep. And see if there's maybe a kind of like an audible adjustment here.
So much focus on mid from Koi. But the hits from Vitality have been going through the sites. It's been largely A, some B, a couple of pump fakes after taking some sort of like middle control, but they're not really super contesting middle that much.
No. And as it stands, you can see Koi still trying to go through the motions of identifying what's going on here. Re-clear with the owl drone. I mean, doesn't really get what they need, but they might get more curious about middle again.
You don't care about health.
Apparently not. Apparently irrelevant. Let's see if that comes back.
Oh,
As it stands,
you don't care
Vitality,
about health.
Yeah, gonna go for this A site take. There are a lot of
Nice
players here,
molly.
and it looks like Starzo's getting tempted.
Oh, he wants to
No
go,
one
man.
being
This
played
guy
into
wants to
It's
go
actually
so
Grubino,
badly.
So that's spike planted denied. That's runner gone down.
What's that? Wait,
And
what
the Viper's
happened?
Pit comes through, kicks goes down. Grubino's doing really well, but
Darkso is an
still, they need to find some
absolute
stability on the side.
lunatic
This
when
is
I
so
watch
back
him.
and forth. They're just putting bodies
He wants
in
the
this
W
one.
key all the
Safe
time.
does have the spike ready. 25 seconds, but he's got to be really careful about this. He's going to be there.
Oh, he's dead.
No, how does he live? How is he alive? Camo can't gap close, but 15 seconds, they don't have a safe plant anymore. With Camo being in this position, they've got to find some safety. So opting to try and wrap.
Wow, they're
the
actually going to
site.
get a plant.
8 seconds now. They've not noted anyone. Maybe feeling
Guys?
they're being mirrored here. Camo wants to close in. He spotted the player. The
Huh.
plant's there. Trex the bodyguard.
Imagine they
works
win
out.
this.
Camo now has to find some value, and he's found nothing.
Oh my God.
This is wild. They just
Oh my God, they're in a better
around
position
the
now.
side. Shadow finally gonna catch Safe. But around and around we go.
Small
Trex
again.
down low and a 1v2.
Okay.
Oh, he's finally been caught this time. A nice attempt for Koi to
So
answer
tell you what,
back, but
those
that
two did
round
great
was
to get
just
that into this
ridiculous.
position.
Put that in like fast forward, Benny Hill
Yeah.
music on.
Yeah.
Those two did so
Interesting
good
rounds, though, coming out
to get
here.
into that position.
Koi needing to find their footing again, similar to how they did on Split. I mean, that's the main thing that's missing right now is I think a little bit too much overextension and over-peaking in some of these small moments. Gravino's done it a few times towards A. Camo not really being relevant at all this map.
Yeah, he's finding it hard to find his feet here.
Yeah, maybe just the
Josh is so harsh, man. It's so funny to hear. It's so funny to hear on our broadcast.
Brits call it tube.
Wow, funny.
Wait,
That was a good one, Josh.
Paul's tube even.
what does everyone else
Proud of
call
that.
it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
We got the A main line this time though.
right next to the Victoria. It looks like a 3-2 split. Pretty classic again. Just kind of leaning into a more traditional approach. Pop flash through the wall, and away we go.
Nice.
Now, Koi unaffected though.
I want to say it's a nice timing, but I'm not sure it was. Dude, we put the ult into it and we like committed, even though we didn't react to the fact that it's two people had died.
It's just kicks and safe though. A 2v4 is so difficult. How are you meant to play this? I mean, get the plants the first step. It's the ones after that that get really difficult. There's still utility, and they have just an unexpected angle.
Yeah, maybe Vitality needs to time out here.
That's two back-to-back.
That wasn't a
now.
great sign here. So many people went down and they still
Good
committed the ult.
adjustment from Koi. They, instead of taking this line down B and towards elbow from the tunnel, they actually took the A main line.
Disjointed.
and
It
they
felt,
leveraged
I don't
their
know, I didn't see what happened with the
retakes. We saw
drone.
that
I'm not even
work
sure we
really
used the
well for them on
drone.
Split, the retakes.
Yep.
And why not? Why not go for it? And understanding that, hey, if Trex is alive as Astra towards the window, we'll have to do a flank. But right there, just stuffing them.
Same
in the
strat from
tracks
last
before
week?
they
Oh,
can
really?
even- Vitality could get
Yeah,
into
maybe
the
a lot of
site
these teams
to
have similar
plant.
stuff. Looks like a
They're
lot of
just
the
taking
ult
out
strats at the
people
moment from teams are
tunnel
similar.
I think Shadow's got it from half wall. So, I mean, realistically, it's just a matter of shooting back in some instances. To shoot back.
Just shoot back. Thank you for your wise words of wisdom there. How many years in esports do you think you've been around?
16?
That's rough, isn't it? Camo, though, we've been asking this man to step up. He's been mostly in the pocket of Safe, who's been putting him down whenever he feels necessary. And at this point, it might be a similar scene. Already grouping towards that A side. We still have that mid presence and towards
Money's,
what was it?
Money's not great.
Go for animals. But Camo, I'm a little worried about in this game. Safe has been on fire in his work. Again,
I've been enjoying this wall more and more, right? The first time I saw it was BBL against Koi. And it's funny that Koi have stolen it from that. But blocks this, blocks the split, blocks beginning of A, like front of A. It's nice.
Tunnel would be huge. I'm just not sure if they go for that.
The timing of this ult could be pretty valuable for Starkzo. He's going to spot at least one player, clear out towards A main, sees maybe just Safe, and that's it, right? So where are the others? What are the others up to? Starkzo's going to commit to this too.
It's on Sender as well, I'm pretty sure, or Trax on Halls as well. I think they're gearing towards that A hit.
Okay, so we've got Starkzo watching main and then, sorry, towards, yeah, I guess a little main, then double stack towards door. Vitality are running this clock really low. 30 seconds in Camo. This time we'll find the shot he wanted. And yeah, they're just running the clock almost out of time here. 20 seconds, they got to get towards the site. And they just don't have the utility for it.
This was, this was like the wall actually having a little bit of impact here. They didn't have to worry about mid too much.
But this is a really tough one. 14 seconds to be lucky to be alive. Trying to back away. Yeah, caught in the end.
This wall's kind of nice, man. I'm telling you, it feels so comfortable over towards A.
Scrappy rounds. And now the gap's closing here. And your palms get a little bit sweaty if you're Vitality. Where have these 3 rounds just come from?
Seemingly out of nowhere, but again, if we're gonna draw parallels to Split right now, it's like this is looking kind of similar. There was like the middle of the first half was going in the way of Koi, and then Vitality pick up a few rounds, and then Koi's able to pick up a couple towards the end of the half.
A coin
something like the
flip.
same things happening here, but Cosmic Divide and the
I like that.
Runner has his ulti as well, so we're going to see something happening here with this, whether it be a fake or a full-on hit. They do have so much post-plant util between the Viper.
Yep. And I think they're making no subtlety of it, you know?
Yeah.
This is straight on in. Very clear cut. Use that ult to get you on the site. Clear it out, but
they are every single
gives
time.
you free sites.
Yeah, it's literally so
it's whether or
dumb.
not they have what it takes to kind of play this back through now.
It's a very strong ult. It really is.
Actually. And you get it so quickly too. It's like Gecko.
Yeah.
Mying up Starkzo's position as well.
It was a Paper X game in the off-season. The Forsaken had 5 Euro
I
ults
remember that. I actually remember that.
One attack half,
Gravino is
yeah.
clearing house. Kick's gonna fall, and now it's all going wrong for Vitality. Trex, his impact can't be this much, and he's not even
Bro,
got
this
the
crumbled.
shots on
This
here.
crumbled here.
Koi
Did they just
suddenly
lose?
with a
Yeah.
whole
Right?
lease of life. The
Fully.
first 4
Yeah, that's a lot of
rounds look
duels
like
in
a
sight.
different team.
That's a great recovery from Koi because, yes, they have the pistol, but
Yeah.
traditionally speaking, their
It's cool now
defense
the
has been
teams are having like
True, true.
and this is a big
anti-Yoru
change.
ult
It's a
setups
big
though,
difference.
like similar
If
to
You
the
have
KO
to
stuff.
now, right?
Yeah,
you
you
just
gotta.
have to. It's such a
Next
common
half,
agent.
They might not even need to get pistol. Their attack, phase 1 game plans have been so strong. All they have to do is make sure that they're able
I'm
to capitalize and
surprised.
close it
Okay,
out.
not necessarily on
It's
this
not
map,
gonna be the
but
easiest thing ever.
more.
No,
Vitality is
no.
More
clearly
teams aren't
strong on this
using
map, and
They
do
are.
have
Gecko
a lot of
on,
agents
like,
that make it really difficult, really easy
a
for
lot
them
of
to
the
hold
maps
their
in
ground.
Americas.
As to be
Yeah,
able to
it's-
make an impact
I think it's
Gecko
a-
with like another
awesome.
flash initiator.
Global impact as
Yeah,
well.
it's such a strong combo. Like the
They've
pop
got
flash
all
kind of
the
meta
tools,
is pretty
right?
much
They've got
yeah.
everything there.
Just
Yeah.
waiting
They
for
look-
teams
they
to
look
catch
comfortable
up
here.
really.
This looks like a good map for them.
Gecko's
looks
too
solid.
strong in a team
It's just
environment,
those
man.
4
As
rounds
much
at
as
the
I hate
end.
Wingman,
It
bro,
just
this
gives
guy
you
on
that
the
feeling
spike and
of
everyone
dread.
being
You
able
know
to
what's on the line.
do like
It's
duel,
qualification
like where he's
or
planning on
it's
defusing
insane.
is
that's it.
insane.
So we're still going 3 maps then?
And the ult's
Gecko is
always
good
up.
for retakes. Gecko is good for
Yeah.
post
We'll
plants.
see.
Gecko is good for
I'm
map
still saying
control.
yes. I
Like
believe in
it
Vitality
has
here.
everything.
Big flank coming in though.
Yeah, but Koi's already got so much pressure on towards the site here. Starkzo's noted this flank early. That can be called out on the TP back. He can still control this to the pinch, but you got to be careful. Shadow's got the spike here. That's an issue. And then when he fights elsewhere
Great,
too,
fast
Safe
pistol.
is outstanding in these moments. Gets a grip on this round, takes back some control here. Starkzo, clears
Oh.
Trex. You're not going to get another. Oh my god, that was messy.
What the fuck?
Okay, let's calm down a little bit here. Shados, chill.
Fake TP, turns around.
Well, I'm getting a weird feeling about this round. I've got a weird feeling about this round, and I don't like that.
Yeah,
I
hair
don't
sticking
like
up
that.
on your
Yeah,
arms and everything.
There's something about it. It's making me feel uncomfortable.
Surely not. He can't win this.
Ah, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. There it is. Okay, nice work between Safe and who was it, main runner? Yeah, not a problem there in the end. I just
Well, at
got
least
a
they get
little
the first
nervous.
pistol.
There was just like echoes of Shados
One-
clutching out like
1-1.
silly rounds that he shouldn't
3-1
have impacted.
altogether.
But got to say in that, in my mind, Safe was a little bit of an MVP in that round. That started to get really dangerous.
There was a lot of action happening. There were like 3 different fights going on at the same time. There's the Halls fight or tube/tube. There was the fight towards A main at the stairs here at the shop, and then we also had players coming up mid doors as well. So a little bit of everything happening all over, and dealing with the chaos pretty,
Yep.
you know, decently. Vitality is able to come out on top, clean up that pistol round. Koi getting the spike plant. But not investing here, not even doing the good old Vitality Outlaw purchase here. It would have done well. There's 5 light shields for the defense of Vitality, playing for that late game.
Yo, are you a
Should
Tottenham
have,
fan?
broken these guys.
Nah, Fulham.
That's what happens
Will we then talk about it?
They bring out a gun
We
to
will
ruin
just
it,
leave it at
you know?
that.
Yeah, just leave it at that one.
Can't play the game you're meant to, we'll nerf you ourselves. And for Koi, it looks like taking the round trip, right? Getting Starkzo towards that ult, nice and early. And Camo, careful now, he's been having a rough time, bless him. Bless his, oh god, safe, not bad. Oh god, no, what is going on? What is going on? Camo's hitting, and now suddenly Runner and Kicks have got to be you're not happy about this, and you're going on your own here, Kicks. You better be ready for what's on the other side of that wall. You got a Bulldog.
Whoa.
You're gonna lose that, right? No, you don't. Kicks is
Lot up
fine.
to Camo. He's in a
now
good
start
pulse,
going
though.
towards the site here. What else has been recovered? Not much. Just that Bulldog with Camo now to really clear. Shadow unable to get anything to his hand.
It's a nice recon there.
Camo. Just on
Okay,
the
wait,
corner.
they know where they both are.
Getting up close here. Timing's everything. Swing! And it ain't a miss for Camo. It's a perfect hit as Runner now in a 1v2.
Damn.
Ridiculous from Koi. You thought Vitality had made it out
Bro,
of the storm
Vitality
there.
can't get a good
Absolutely
start.
not. Dragged back in. Problems still
The
aplenty.
first pistol they win out of 4, they
7-7.
lose the
And out
next
of nowhere,
round.
Camo's back
The
at
worst
This is
start.
bad, bro. Vitality is such an important game for Vitality too.
Yeah. Crumble.
Meanwhile, Koi are just playing to play for championship point.
Swing round for Koi, doing it with basically just Ghost and
Say it.
Classic.
Say it.
They lose to Glocks.
Okay, I'll pay you your like daily right, just for saying.
I've got a double mention
Oh
of
my
Glock.
God.
That's the tough pill to swallow for Vitality.
You saw it on
That might be the
Zal's
map.
face, he's
That actually
pissed.
might be the
He
map.
ain't happy about that one. I don't blame him.
They got a
That's the one
full
that,
eco this.
After not getting pistols in this series, you finally got one. You think, brilliant, we've got a real chance of this. They don't even upgrade here, no sweat. Well, Ghosts and Classics, baby. 7-7.
Koi 4 out of 4
Vitality
rounds
can do
off
it
the
back,
pistol.
who
Yeah,
knows,
that,
but
maybe that's the
they're gonna
stat
have
we
to
should
work
talk
kinda-
about.
You can see the kind of like tempo that Koi's coming in with now is A little bit more careful, a little bit more, you know, cautious, because there could be problems. And look at this double stack towards elbow, Stark. So the timing, there it is, beautiful from Trex. That's a rifle up for grabs here, and Shadow's got to be prepared. There could have been another layer to that.
Getting out that man advantage. Here comes a B hit though.
Oh my God, there's
three people here.
Trex,
yeah, this is done back, right?
Everything you can do, I can do better. Trex individually, massive impact now. Fortunately, I guess for Koi, none of these rifles are easily recovered, but I think that one on the site is, so they should at least have that Vandal. They do. It's a runner. And safe.
Dude, look at the A site.
He doesn't need to take the fight, he can just spot
Camera,
it.
trip.
Get a reposition safe.
30 seconds
Wait, he needs to not go down here.
Oh, man.
They have nowhere to go, man. They're struggling here.
Oh, boy.
I don't know what they're doing.
20
this
seconds.
Is outrageous from Vitality, hurting them back in towards B, but the cross is going to be watched. They can't really deny this one. Do they get caught in? No.
Dude,
Runner
Viper goes for a luck when there's this low time.
It's Trex again. Runner finally chimes in with one for himself,
What
but this has been Trex's round. He has been out of this world for this side. Grubino, irrelevant.
Bro, the Viper went for a luck here. They hadn't cleared any of sight.
After what was a
yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that.
They do it right back to him.
Dude, they only were able to stack because of one cam and A main that they didn't break.
Yeah.
Off the back of that, getting two
man.
really good
That's a
opening kills
devastating
from
round.
Trex. First one at elbow, second one here. Camo just completely out of position. The Cypher trip on the round prior was on the floor basically, so he's like, okay, I'm gonna updraft up here, but once he drops off, he's
Nailed
got
it.
no
It's
cover
just a
anymore.
shy hamster. There's nothing I can do.
Wall to block off the site or anything like that. He's
She came
just
out the other day,
exposed.
but
Vitality
he's
picking
plucking
that
up the
round
courage.
making it, you know, anyone's game still.
Yeah, game on now. Back and forth from both sides.
Dude,
7 to 8.
pass and stack.
Vitality
This is a
back in the lead, and
huge
Sark's
buy
trying to
round right
clear
now in chat.
the site.
Huge buy round.
Now we can see the difference though. Vitality is sticking around on
Whoa.
this last time around. Oh my god.
What
You got guts, boy.
Yeah, that is nuts. They're gonna get the plant for this though, I think. Camo might be on an island though. I'm a little worried for him because Runner
What is
slipped the
this
net.
round?
He does get spotted, but how much damage can one
But
man
what's
do?
the plan
Not enough.
here?
Camo goes down. Runner is noted, but we're in the post plant. No real layers to this. It's gonna be just kind of buying time with Grubino's utility, playing through
The
tradition.
one
We can see
extra
if it lands
Viper
properly.
molly.
It does.
Last Viper
So
molly
there's no
goes
sweat
out.
on that
We've
front.
got
They can
smoke
buy
vision
time.
block.
They're gonna get all that information. They'll know there's no luck on the way.
They're playing
They can
against an
focus what's in
Astra
front
as
of them.
well, so
How
it's
does
going to
Koi
be
get back
constant
into this?
vision
It's
block.
just Starks are trying to dive through. It's layers upon layers of utility. Someone does need to start that defuse though, and it's starting right about now. And Trex, he excelled before, and he might just do it again. What is going on in this round?
What is this, man?
The battle of the burst fire there. Vitality coming out on top.
Did you enjoy that or no?
Yeah, it was
What
lovely.
he does in the clutch
Hey, why
situation,
do
he
they
throws the
play
hat.
I don't think I
A
saw a
main?
single fair gunfight.
How they play 4A main against an Astra and a Viper when Viper's not there.
Has a teammate tap the spike. It
Left
causes
Jet
Koi to
by
freak out.
himself
They
on an
start
island
dropping
at site.
But they also peek
Bro,
out.
they-
They have to do
I just don't get the
battle. There's
Yoru
two
ult,
cages
man.
there. One
The
at
Yoru
main,
ult
one
didn't
on
make
the
any
spike.
sense
They
as
have to
well.
start
Like
spending
they got sight, they saw two there, so they went for it, and then he just left him.
That allows this play
Yeah,
to
I'm not
happen.
quite sure.
You know, we're seeing Trex running
No
through
lurk
the
either, by the way.
field.
Not
We're
even
seeing
like a mid or
everyone
Hall's lurk.
fighting,
Oh,
and
you're playing for
Koi's
time, but
baited
no
into
luck.
peeking, and Vitality just clean that up.
Massive.
painful one. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, the pace. Camo almost Beyblading into the site. Safe. Playing towards the back of the pillars. Looking at who's with him. It's going to be Kicks and a little
Did
bit of
you
a lean
enjoy
closer
that?
from Trex, but very close by now as well. For
One
Shadow.
shot could take out both these trips on site if he suspects it. I don't know if they've seen the Cypher though. I don't think they did.
Don't think so. Ooh.
So playing with fire.
Yeah. I mean, they get to play fast and loose, right? They've got a map in the pocket.
Yep.
This game has no pressure on them. You can make some pretty almost overconfident plays, and they've just gone silent on the map here, maybe allowing it to kind of simmer for a little bit, but
Dash and updraft used for Camo, and he's used 2 of his shots on the Blade Star.
Oh my gosh.
Just getting that opening maybe changes things up a little
Yeah,
bit.
because now they've got to
That's an
stack one
operator
over
down
towards
there.
the
Should
middle.
draw a
It's a
player back
weaker
to try
site,
and
and then
police it, so
Shados
they
is
can
obviously
maybe
going to
try
want
and
the
spread
gun.
this.
So,
Depends
like,
on
do
how
they
read it, but
protect the gun?
you know, we don't have infinite time, so we will have to make a
How on
committed
earth did he win this duel?
concept to this, which
They're
looks
gonna
like
get the hat off on the dead body. That's what they're going for.
Yeah,
Sure.
dude, and he's gonna get the
With that info,
ult,
they're
and he's
gonna
gonna get the
Thing is, they
gun.
have no time, 25 seconds. They have to commit A. They just like, get the info.
And
they
it's
have to
gonna
go.
look like a B because he's trying to
if
get
anything,
the.
they now know where they are, but that's no big surprise.
the
They've got
rifle.
to make a move here. 20 seconds trying to offset the pace. Safe getting curious. not really knowing what's
Oh, this
going on.
recon's
It was just a
everything.
pause trying to allow for a little bit of pressure to come out from the likes of Shados.
Oh, man.
Trying to show, and now there's an issue. Look at them, they are walking, wounded, they are down in the
Gotta
dirt.
protect
here.
this shock.
That shock dart could be an issue, it is. The plant.
He's still got the plant,
Can he
though.
keep his life? He's barely able to get away. Shadow just wants to live.
Shados with
He
the
doesn't get
op,
the
where is
chance
he?
to
Lay
on
over towards
Shados
A main.
down at 1v4.
Why is no one
Well,
sticking the
operator, I
spike?
guess. That's a problem. They're so paranoid about it being in middle. Oh, not known for his operator work. Not known for the operator work, but
Oh
great for
my
Vitality, making
goodness,
it
of
out
all
of
these
that
rounds
round
are.
with full standing, operator
I kind of like
recovered.
this though, like
After that
the
big threat that
plan
came
once
through
the
from just
kill
that
came
pick from
down was
Shados,
pretty nice.
They kept pretty composed.
Like, it was a good idea.
It's going to set up, knowing that Trex has Cosmic Divide. Maybe it allows them to play into B or mid a little bit more and use that for the retake on A, but you could really go anyway with it. They also have Runner and Kicks with some ulti combos for a retake as well. So we might see Vitality heavy playing into middle this round, but still 3-round lead over Koi right now.
Dude,
Koi on their
Trex
attack,
is 22
struggling
to
happen.
12.
I mean, they're struggling right now.
Dave
but,
is 16 to 9.
you know, realistically, what have we seen? We saw them lose pistol, they win an eco, they lose red again right after, and then they have to do another eco. And so it's only really like one gun round that they lost, essentially.
Kind of, yeah, I see what you're trying to say there. It makes sense, and I kind of like the timeout now.
Yeah, I do
see
too.
what they can maybe influence in this and what they've been able to extrapolate so far, because I feel like there is genuine pressure points here, but Vitality have been pretty well-rounded at handling them. Again, we already got Sender sitting towards 7k almost. You've got 5 on safe. They're getting a really robust economy building. They've got a couple of ults to play with too, some very key ones here. We do have the Hunter's Fury with Shadow, but I mean, without that to be complementing
The problem is they got
something,
the
having
killer
to
combo.
utilize that here.
Or, I mean,
There
like what
are
combo do
options
you want to
for
go
Koi.
for?
I'm wondering
Do you want to
how
go for this
deep the
combo?
playbook
Do you want to go
goes
for
here as
this
to what they're
combo?
comfortable
Like, they
with.
got some
On the other
options
side,
right now.
Vitality's starting to look a little bit more, I don't want to say comfortable because they're definitely not yet. This map will be just genuinely uncomfortable, but they're looking a little bit more confident. We're starting to see them look a little bit more like themselves. And I've got to say, a little bit of a side note, and one that I feel like I haven't said enough this season, is Trex is being so influential in this series and in this map specifically. He's on 22 to 12, but even just, you could half some of those kills and they are just some of the most valuable ones we've seen. We go back in. What has been the answer? Shados is in danger. You're very lucky.
Yeah, rifle to shoot
Having
it.
the teammate with the Vandal break the trip.
Yes, they don't know about the
Maybe
op.
they don't expect the op up here.
I think he saw camo. Does this pull the third player over, or are they still happy enough leaving who would be Trex there?
He gets out of there. He's going to take the op
Yeah.
somewhere else. I don't even know if Koi knows he has an op. I think that the op was discovered and picked
I mean,
up at the end
They
of the
should
round.
know.
So they
It
don't
was him that
expect
had
it,
the op at the
probably
end.
expect it on the Yoru. Saw the Yoru at B main. I think on the
They're picking the
camera,
right
jump
side
spot
though,
there.
but this
So
this comp
repositioned
and the
all
ults
the
they have
way.
is incredible
Retake
for
on B
retake.
because they have Cosmic Divide. They have
Yeah, they got all the
Yoru and so
retake
ults
ults right
combo.
now.
It's just how much damage can Sender get out of this? Because he is very much on his own here. It's not comfortable to hold. Kicks, does he commit as well, or does he play purely for the retake? Hunter's Fury first and foremost, and Runner's got Grabino. That was over on the way through this. And now you can see the mess starting to happen. 30 seconds, and they're just about
30
everywhere. Spike
seconds.
has
Yeah,
not
I don't
made
think
it to the
Sova
side
commits
yet. It's
here,
mostly
right?
just camo. And,
Whoa.
you hate to
boy.
see it. Yeah, he's not happy with that. A shaky one there, but Starzo shows him how it's done. 2 back-to-back, and a 2v2. 15 seconds, though. The third man being the clock here. And it's in the favor of Vitality, and one of the 2 men is Trex, who's been a monster
seconds
in this
Oh,
map, and
man.
he still is. Haunting Shadow's dreams, was safe to secure it.
Holy.
Vitality handle threat again.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah,
have to be
bro.
happy with that going.
Dude, I've
Oh,
got like a
goodness
policy
me.
where I try not to
Here,
flame
going
on
to
my
a third
stream,
map,
but
I
man,
think
when
they're
stuff
gonna
like
be
that
looking at
happens,
how
holy,
resilient
it's
they
a lot
are
of
coming back into the
silence.
second map, winning
man.
it in style. I wonder if Koi is going to be kind of like defeated. They should have the no pressure loosey-goosey still. But I mean, a lot of these rounds are just not playing out in their favor. They're missing like really bad shots. Where's a cover on the plant here? Like we have to cover the spike plant, and there's only really one place that they can come from to deny this.
Jesus.
I feel like all these little things are adding up right now in the wrong direction for Koi, and they need to stop skipping these steps and start playing a little bit tighter on their executions. If they want, ooh, that's a good start for a runner.
That's so nice.
That's
so well
nice.
played in
So
as well with Trex there,
the
just kinda
fake
like
Astra
dropping the
smoke, like
to
that
get a little
catches
bit
people off
closer.
way more than you'd think.
Feels
Anyway.
like Astra's been so out of meta that
Yeah,
you know, you
just
just
what he's talking
about now.
You just think it's a
Instantly on
smoke. Oh,
Yeah,
they can
It's
recall
it's
it.
literally
Oops,
exactly
I
what he's
forgot.
saying.
I I mean,
it's like when Fade came back in, right? And no one could shoot the Fade eyes. I think it's the similar thing with Astra. You expect it to just be a normal smoke, and then you're kind of like, oh, hold up. Forgot that actually happens.
They're already on towards the side. What can Senna do here? Lovely. The flash.
What?
I mean,
No, that was from the teammate.
yeah, Camo kind of bailed him out in that, but as it
Yeah,
stands,
full
Hunter's
combo.
Fury gonna find Grubino. That's the plant denied, and now there's problems. You're gonna be looking at Starkso maybe to find some more impact here.
Starkso's gonna win this round. He at least has this kill.
Will Vitality make it to 12? It's 1. That's not bad, but the reposition from Runner just didn't see it coming. And Camo, after his last disastrous round, has to pull
Hold
off
up.
a 1v2. And this could be one
He's
way
just
to make
not
up for it, but
expecting the
again,
double here.
Trex is
He's
the
actually been
bottom
very
line in
dominant.
this.
Considering
He's the
how
full stop.
bad
He will not
Vitality's
let
starts have been
Vitality
into
fall
both of
now.
the halves, it's been very, very dominant.
Trex doing a Terminator cosplay at the moment. Just
Oh, whoa, whoa,
absolutely-
whoa, whoa, whoa.
What?
Nice sign. Nice sign. Good sign. Appreciate
Mostly
you.
here for Pansy. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
See ya, Steel. See
Plus,
ya.
plus Durka, what? I didn't see that.
Well, it's not Josh, is what I'm telling you.
It sounds okay, well, I don't think many people are here for me anyway, so it's fine.
Wow, man. That's deep. Okay, we got 7 to 12 though, right? We've got a bye.
One enemy remaining.
Are you excited for map 3?
Icebox should be interesting. We got Vitality on Funny
Okay,
Comp
5
all the
chances,
time,
and
then
yeah, I agree. This is not lasting
Koi
much longer.
started with the Viper Harbor, and you know.
Oh god, they're so
Pivoted
close. There we go though, it's jump off point. They're just gonna heat up here, warming up, and Runner just icing them instantly. Camo goes down. You can see all the utility ready to go. What does Safe do? He finds him. Perfect placement, denies Starkso, and one by one, Koi are being reminded here.
How funny would this be if it goes overtime?
I'd love it. Just take me on that ride, it's fine.
Dude, can this guy even get out with the
I don't know
spike?
if Shadow can get out of here. I mean, maybe run.
Okay, let's see,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's made it out. That's quite fortunate. And seeing this, they've got to know something's happened elsewhere on the map.
I think the one thing that Shadows needs to do is not overextend. I think he's just holding this position towards the back of B site here and knows that if he goes any deeper, he's going to be the first person that Vitality clear. 3 on 4, if they get the post plant down, Viper should grab the orb if it's still towards B main and then get the plant. They can use that Viper's pit, but might not come.
Sender's here. Sender's already made it over, and Shadow!
Oh
That's devastating!
no! All right.
Ah, this...
Icebox?
Man,
Icebox.
give me to the
It's
next
looking
map.
on it. Grubino,
Give me to the next
you
map.
gotta be a magician
Oh
in
no.
this round.
Oh no,
That's a
no,
good
no.
start. Clean too. 20
have to
seconds. Yeah, he's and
Kinda sums it up well.
Just wrapping the map. The man to end is
Well.
Trex, who has got nuclear in this
Yeah,
one
this
for
was very
Vitality.
one-sided.
He's not losing now. He's not losing today. He will take us to that third map.